Hello, this is Brent from Mindful Music Therapies, and today we're going to be looking at Hobo Johnson. So, if you don't know, Hobo Johnson is a rapper, hip hop artist, I believe out of California. He's from the West Coast. Uh, he blew up with one internet video called Peach Scone. Uh, that went really big for a while. That's a great one. But he's got a lot of talent, and I don't think he's really given a lot of the recognition he deserves. So once again, my name is Brent. I'm a board certified music therapist, uh, and I'm a pretty big Hobo Johnson fan, to be honest. He's got some really great stuff. So first off, I mean, it's been crazy. I started this channel, maybe 2 weeks ago, putting videos up, and I mean, I've got I think last I checked was 225 subscribers. You know, my one video has over 3,000 views. That's wonderful. I really appreciate that. Uh, it's blowing my mind. I didn't think that something like this would blow up that much. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate all of the comments and feedback. It's really helpful. The think I think my favorite feedback or I guess comment so far is someone mentioned that the videos the videos are weird because the video I'm reacting to is like the highest quality possible, and then my video is like 420p, which is really representative of my life, and I appreciate that. I know there were some people that were asking, how they can support the channel. The easiest way is to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, right? Uh, but also, I started up a Patreon page. I've been getting a Discord set up as well for that. So the links can be in the description. I also have some merch available that I put into a link to in the description. I'm really excited about it. I was able to get some cool designs done, and I think you guys will really like it. So, this song we're going to be looking at from Hobo Johnson, it's it's a song I've used in sessions before, to the point where it was almost a joke for a little while at one place I used to work at. The song is called I Want a Dog. And I think there's a lot of good discussion that comes out of this. So we're just going to listen to it. And then we're going to talk about why I've used this song and what was kind of my rationale, and also what other people have interpreted from the song in sessions, because I think one of the most important things about sessions is learning from the clients, right? I could do an intervention 10 times, and each time someone's going to interpret something different, and I love that. It helps me to really understand the songs a lot better too, and I've been seeing that a lot in the description, or not description, in the comments as well. Is you guys give me some really cool perspectives. I love it so much, so thank you for that. So let's listen to it. Let me see. Haha, there we go.
I really want a dog and a wife who loves to talk about the day that she had. I want a house that's on a street, that's on a hill, in a community with other people just like me. I want a kid that plays guitar, and he'd be a prodigy at the age of 3, but he just give me lessons when he's 6. I want my dog to fucking talk and tell me that she's very, very proud of me and that I worked very, very hard. No, I just want a dog. I just want a dog. I just want a dog. 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 No, I just want a dog. I just want a dog. I just want a dog. 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 And I want my dog to be in films. And my son would also star in them. And I would just direct and I'd produce. My wife would have a lot to do. Like talk to a record label and NARS, because she would be a famous singer too. I forgot to mention that my films would be great. You'd be amazed but also touched inside. Be like The Blind Side, starring Sandra Bullock. I came here for the dream, and I will not leave without it. No, Frank, you just want a dog. Thought thought you want a dog. I thought you want a dog. Dog, dog. All you want is a dog. All you want is a dog. All you want is a dog. Dog, dog. And I want nothing but the best. Better than anyone has had it yet. The wife, the kid, and the dog. I want my kid to change the world, and my wife to cure disease. I want my dog to fucking talk, and not only just to me. I want the life I've never had, and I want only just to laugh. And I want stimulation every second and a half. I want this world to fucking see that I am someone to respect, even when I'm lying cold, cross-armed in a chest. I really want a dog and a wife who loves to talk about the day that she had. I want a house that's on a street, that's on a hill, in a community with other people just like me. I really want a dog. A dog. 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 Dog.
So, usually my first question I ask with that song is, what do you think he wants? A dog, right? But I think we can dig a little deeper into it. So when I use this song, kind of the overarching topic or idea that I have for the song is the concept of kind of setting goals, right? Specifically short-term goals versus long-term goals. Short-term goals are realistic and achievable. That's usually how I present them. Realistic and achievable, right? If your goal is to cure cancer, that's great, right? Keep working at it. I hope we figure that out eventually. But for that to be a short-term goal, that's not very realistic and achievable. A lot of times the short-term goals work towards long-term goals, right? And you should have, maybe 2 or 3 long-term goals supported by a whole bunch of short-term goals. That is, and the reason why I say that, the reason why I tend to recommend that is because when you're able to have realistic and achievable short-term goals, you're able to achieve them more often, and you're able to really get that satisfaction of that. You're able to feel like you're accomplishing things, and you are accomplishing things, and it's good to feel that way as well, because sometimes we don't feel that way about ourselves, and sometimes we're not able to recognize the work that we've done. I tell people, if every day you have the same short-term goal, and that is to wake up on time, right? If that is to go to work or to go to school, if your short-term goal is to shower every morning or to brush your teeth twice a day, and that is your goal every single day, that is a great goal to have. Because when we really struggle with a lot of mental health, especially depression, anxiety, sometimes taking care of ourselves is really hard. It's really, really hard and really, really difficult. And just setting that simple goal of showering every day or every other day sounds simple right now, but to a lot of people that's really difficult, and that can be a really important goal for someone to have. So the reason why I bring up the song in terms of short-term and long-term goals is because, the lyrics, the lyrics talk about a lot of things that he wishes he had, including a dog. But having a prodigy child, right? Having a dog that talks, having a wife that's an, record producer, and people are starring in movies, and this perfect life, perfect wife, a house and a community. Sometimes the best thing we can do when we're doing that is to really just take a step back, look at things, in a full sense, right? Kind of a full view of the situation, and just saying, what is my first step? What should my first goal be, right? Because, in general, it sounds like, Hobo Johnson, wants a family. He wants to be loved. He wants to be respected, right? which I've had people kind of interpret that as a negative thing, him being, kind of stuck up or spoiled, but that's not how I interpret it, but I can get that. I understand that. I kind of interpret it as him really, thinking of all these things that he wants in life, thinking of everything that he wants and could have, and then really struggling to ground himself and figure out what he can do to get there. And, the first step he could do is get a dog, right? Maybe that's his first step forward. Maybe he just gets a dog. He really wants a dog. Maybe that'll lead eventually to, him having someone around that cares for him and loves for him, having someone that he can care and love for, or I guess an animal to care and love for. Probably shouldn't personify animals, but let's be realistic. They're dogs, cats, all sorts of animals. I have a couple snakes. They're our babies. They really are. There are little fur babies and scaly babies in the case of reptiles, but we love them. They're a part of our family. And sometimes that can be really, really good for a lot of people, as long as they're able to take care of themselves and able to take care of the animals. That doesn't mean you need to get like 12 dogs and 40 cats. It's a little overkill, but having something around for that support is good. Absolutely. So I guess kind of my overarching discussion and theme with this, and obviously if this were in a group, talking with a lot of people, there'd be a lot of perspectives, a lot of options, and we may even go through with people in developing, setting goals, and even writing up a draft of your goals for, let's say, the next 2 weeks. For example, when I was working in inpatient, we would work very short term, right? Right, what can you do tomorrow, right? What can you do in a few days, a week from now? What would you like to work on? How would you like to change things? And that works really well for a lot of people, is focusing on the short term, but not losing sight of that long term. And I mean, what's really good is to have people in your life that can support you in that as well, and to give you that positive feedback and positive reinforcement to let you know that you are doing a good job. So if no one told you, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I think that's the bulk of what I really wanted to talk about with the song. I'm trying to cut down the videos a little bit. I know they've been pretty long. If you haven't seen my other videos, please check them out. I've got reaction videos as well as a perspective video of me kind of explaining why I think music can be so powerful, and as powerful as it is in terms of kind of the biopsychosocial aspect of music and how it affects us. I also run a private practice that is mostly doing telehealth sessions currently, very limited spots. You can always go on my website, which is listed in the description as well. It's mindfulmusictherapies.com. You can check out some information there. Get a hold of me if you're looking for any information on music therapy. Once again, tell a friend, tell a neighbor. That's gonna be my tagline. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. Let's keep this channel growing. Let's keep the views up. I know a lot of people have been looking for Bo Burnham reactions, and I get that. That's kind of the thing right now. But I want to make sure that we're covering a lot of genres, a lot of perspectives, a lot of voices, and really giving a platform to showcase some amazing musicians and artists out there. So, I mean, if there's nothing else, I don't think I have anything. So, y'all have a wonderful day, weekend, evening, night, week, wherever you're at right now. I hope it's wonderful. So, see you next time.